Hi, it's Cheryl from That's What She Said, and today we're going to talk about using Cricut Infusible ink, how to cut it, weed it, and apply it to shirts or baby bodysuits. So first, we're going to pick our design and we're going to click Make It in the right-hand corner. Then we're going to connect our machine like we do for any time we cut anything. Once it connects here, we're going to set our material, and I like to click the Browse All Material buttons and then search in the search bar for Infusible ink. I think that's just a little bit quicker method. And then once I find it, I'm going to select it, and I'm also going to give it a star to add it to my favorites. That's completely optional. Now, before we get to cutting, we're going to make sure that we have our design mirrored. We're going to load the mat with the flashing arrows, and then we're going to click the flashing C to get started cutting. Just like heat transfer or iron-on, you do need to mirror your design. The way that it applies is similar, where the carrier sheet is on top and our material is on the bottom. So we need to make sure that we do have it mirrored. So now our machine is going to finish cutting, and we're going to unload our mat. To remove it, we're going to flip the mat over and remove the mat from the carrier sheet. Here you can see that shiny carrier sheet on the back. Now I'm just going to use a paper trimmer, and I'm just going to trim my design away from all the excess material. It's a little bit different for Infusible ink. We're going to roll the design between our hands back and forth, and that makes all those little cut marks kind of crease and release from the carrier sheet. Then we're going to use our fingers or tweezers only to weed. No weeding hook. I know that this kind of goes against everything we've always done, but what the weeding hook can actually do is push down ink into our carrier sheet, and then when if you have some small spots, just use the tweezers to get those out. So now let's apply. I have my baby bodysuit here, and I'm going to insert a piece of cardstock. That protects the bottom layer of the bodysuit. Then, using a lint roller, I'm going to roll up and down and then left and right. It's very important not to skip this step. Any imperfections, threads, dust you leave on your surface will show on your final project. Now we're going to preheat the area according to the heat guide. Once we get that done, we're going to let it cool. It's very important not to place your design until your surface has been cooled. So now we're going to go ahead and place our design on our onesie, and I just like to get it centered there. And then I also like to add a piece of heat-resistant tape that just keeps it in place while we are pressing. When that is done, we're going to cover with a clean sheet of butcher paper, and then I'm going to use my Easy Press, and I'm going to line it up with my design. You can see me trying to line it up right here. We want to make sure that we press the design in one press so that the plate of our Easy Press fully covers the whole design that we have underneath there. We don't want to have to press multiple times, and we do not want to move our Easy Press around during pressing. Leave it, set it, and forget it. Then we're going to remove it, and we're going to allow that to cool. Once it's cool, we can lift off the butcher paper, and then we can lift off the carrier sheet. And here you'll see when it pulls up, it has left all the ink onto our fabric and off of that infusible ink paper. I'm going to remove the design, and then I'm going to remove the cardstock. And here you can see that the transfer will not peel, crack, or fade. It's one with your fabric, which is super awesome. So now you have a super cute completed baby bodysuit.